What up, guys? Today I wanted to do the extra routes for the event story thing. I believe the only thing we realistically have missing are the student-teacher Arcana path and then the student-teacher Privaty path. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll try to get everything done. And then if I miss anything, I'll try to get that when the hard mode comes out next week. So we still have one more after this, but hopefully we'll be done eventually. Alright, I think we'll do the Arcana and Teacher route. So for that, let's see. I have to do the tablet and then some other stuff. Okay, so these two should realistically be both for Arcana. So let's just start off with the library. I enter the building and walk down the hall to the library. The door creaks softly behind me as I step inside. The library is quiet, every corner still and undisturbed. Somewhere nearby, the faint sound of a pen scratching on paper breaks the silence. Arcana sits by the window, absorbed in her writing. Oh, Mr. Wren! Sensing my presence, Arcana looks my way. Hey, what have you been up to? Hi there! Arcana flips open the notebook she's been writing in and holds it out for me to see. I've put together a draft schedule for the festival. We should probably start preparing soon. So soon? Still, it's better to get things done early so you don't suffer later. You sure you can handle it on your own? Who said I'll be on my own? You'll be helping me, right? Right. Arcana rises from her seat, smiling. Come on, let's go. We stroll down the corridor together for a while. The short walk from the library to the teacher's office has become a part of my morning without me even realizing it. We greet the students and teachers we pass along the way. Today's the first meeting with the executive committee, right? Yeah, after school. Okay, I'll bring the materials I prepared. And you'll be the one conducting the meeting. I think so. Then I'll sort it out so it's easy to present. Thanks. Arcana comes to a stop and turns to face me. Yeah, you too, Mr. Wren. Also, I got a thingy I accidentally skipped. Oops. It was this one? No, not this one. Oh, this one right here. Supportive relationship. Here, drink this while you work. It's a special energy drink I made. Don't worry, it's not coffee. This time. And it's definitely not anything deadly. Late in the evening after school. I've been put in charge of the executive committee to ensure the festival is a success. I had a feeling this might happen. But I really have no idea where to start. It's the first time MMR Vocational School is hosting this sort of event. On top of that, it'll be open to outsiders. There are so many things to coordinate, so many decisions to make. I should take a quick break before... Someone gently taps my shoulder. I turn around to smile. I reach back over my shoulder. Well, I only have one choice here. Me there. Arcana greets me with a stack of documents in her arms. Hey. Coming back from the library? Yeah, it wasn't as fruitful as I'd hoped, though. Arcana places the documents on my desk. I tried to get as much as I could, but I don't think there's much more to find. This is the final, summarized version with my own notes and suggestions added. Bold letters at the top of the first page read, "This is our youth, the first ever MMR Vocational School Festival." Is that really what you think the name of the festival should be? Do you think it's bad? It could work. Right? Arcana pulls out a note from her pocket. I thought about it for so long before deciding on that one. I'm glad it sounds like I picked the right one, hee hee. The note is filled with similar festival name ideas. Anyway, it's just tentative for now. Read through the rest. Sure, let's see. I go through the documents carefully. She listed out previous guidelines and added different proposals that would work in our current circumstances and realistic limitations. Now, we just have to submit this for approval, right? Well, first the committee will need to finalize it. Apart from Arcana and Amy, there are several other students on the executive committee. This is good though. I'll go through it and summarize some of the points. And then, let's hold a meeting after school tomorrow. Thanks for this, you did really well. I'd appreciate some more compliments, please. This is immensely helpful. If it weren't for you, Arcana, we'd be in real trouble. Don't forget to run your fingers through my hair. I glance around furtively. All the other teachers have gone home. I softly stroke Arcana's hair, being careful not to mess it up. Hee hee. By the way, Arcana starts to speak after enjoying my caress for a few moments. Yeah? Who do we need to get approval from for this? Please add a comma there, that was like so weird. I don't know. Don't tell me it's Suyin. Wait. Isn't the school officially part of Miscellaneous? If TV shows or movies are to be believed, I'm pretty sure that'd make Suyin a director on the school board or something, right? Yeah, I guess. I don't think she has the time to bother, fortunately enough. Doesn't that make things a little hard for us? You know, with everything that's happened with her. Nah, it should be okay. It's not to the point where I'd be nervous asking her for her approval or anything. Hee, really? Suddenly the door opens. You should probably be a little nervous. Huh? This festival is pretty important after all. Oh my god, look how many documents there are. Thoughtfully handled documents. No. It wasn't that hard. I mean, it was really tough. It took so much work. I think I deserve a compliment. And maybe stroke my hair too. You should probably be a little nervous. This festival is pretty important after all. Ether? Hello, number 7. How's school life treating you? I've been working hard, just doing what I can. You mean I've only been working? Ether flips through the documents. Whoa, what's all this? I had no idea we had records like this. I put that together using what I found in the library's archives. I guess there's a reason you're in the bestseller squad, huh? Well, it does look like you've been working hard. It seems I don't have anything to worry about. What would you have to worry about? Worry might be overstating it. Ether sets the stack of documents down. On the day of the festival, there will be Miscellaneous representatives attending, in addition to the other visitors. They'll be judging how flawlessly the festival is organized, and how many visitors are in attendance. What? We didn't hear anything about that before? Why do you think I'm here now? So, we're being evaluated. What happens if we don't meet their standards? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say there probably won't be any more events like this for students to enjoy. Come on, there's no need to get so serious all of a sudden. After hearing what you just told us, how could we not? Okay, yeah, you're free to react however you like. That's not how it works. Imagine I just punch some dude in the face and you're free to react however you want. Like, what? But you know, this might be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you two. You should have some fun while you're at it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'll be seeing you. Ether opens the door and leaves. What a weirdo. Arcana stands there quietly. Arcana? Yes? You okay? What do you mean? You seem a little down. Oh, I was just thinking about what we should do for the festival. Oh, and I'm not saying that to deflect or anything. That's really what I'm thinking about. Okay. I didn't expect anyone high-ranking to come and observe us. Suyin must be pretty interested in all this. Well, I don't know about Suyin, but Miscellaneous is definitely paying attention. Are you worried? No. Arcana neatens up the stack of documents. You and I make a good team. I'm sure we can do this. That's right. Let's show them what we got. Alright. The next day, after school, we hold a meeting with the executive committee, which runs late into the night. After everything finally wraps up, I hear someone hurrying over. Here, have some coffee, Mr. Wren. Oh, thanks. I rub my eyes, looking away from the monitor. Do you still have a lot to do? I'm almost done. The basic structure's there, it just needs a little polishing. I take a sip of the coffee Arcana brought. You should go rest. How do you expect me to when you're working so hard? Granted, there's nothing I can really do at the moment with what you're working on, but I can at least be here and support you. Thanks, Arcana. I wouldn't have gotten this far without you. Really? Arcana gazes at me silently. What is it? Want to take a time out? Time. Before I can even finish, Arcana jumps into my arms. Yeah! What are you doing? Recharging you? Isn't that my job? I've developed a new method for two-way charging, the first of its kind in the Arc. I gently stroke Arcana's hair as she clings tightly to me. She purrs like a cat and burrows deeper into my arms. You're not tired? A little. And you? Very. Yeah! Arcana hugs me even tighter. More charging? Mm-hmm. They say those with more should give to those with less, even if neither has a lot. Then I'll do the same. I pull Arcana into my arms more tightly. Hee hee. After saying like this for a while, Arcana looks up at me. I think I kinda like this. What? Holding each other so tight that it almost hurts a little. You were just about to say, I didn't know you were into that sort of thing, weren't you? How did you know? It's written all over your face. Arcana pretends to pout for a second, then breaks into a soft smile and nestles back into my arms. There really isn't much time left now, huh? The festival's coming up, and then we go back to our normal lives. Yeah. You've done pretty good at respecting the boundaries between teacher and student, but we never really did figure out how to do so while still creating exciting romantic moments. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not blaming you. Besides, we still have our timeouts, right? As long as we have these, then no matter when or where we are, we can stop being student and teacher and go back to being Commander and Nikke, allowing us to be as lovey-dovey as we want. Are you sure that's how it works? Hee. Arcana slowly pulls away. Alright, I'm fully recharged. How about you? Me too. Good, good. Now we can... Oh wait, I almost forgot. Arcana bends forward and gives me a small kiss. Now we're done. I won't distract you anymore, Mr. Wren. Thanks for the energy boost. Hee hee. As I continue working and up until we leave, a pleasant silence fills the library. A few days later, preparations for the festival are proceeding smoothly. Hi, Mr. Wren. Hello. Hey, you two. Here, I updated the booth tracker. This version includes the clubs that haven't signed up yet last time. Ah, thanks. I take the document and skim through it. That's a lot. It's not just the faculty. The students are really putting their hearts into this too. Yeah, especially since this might be both the first and last festival this school ever puts on. Yeah. How are things on your end, Mr. Wren? I'm just about done. I just need to send this form out to nearby residents so we can get permission for the fireworks. I click the completed email. And that's everything. Nice! Congrats, I know you've been working really hard. Same goes to the both of you. Thanks for all your hard work. Pass a message along to the other committee members too. I know we still have the actual festival ahead of us, but let them know that I'm proud of them as well. Hee, will do. That's true, everything we've been doing has just been the preparations. The most important part is coming up. I wonder if we can really pull it off. Of course we can, we've worked really hard. We prepared everything we could, and even have backup plans in case anything goes wrong. At this point, if something bad happens, all we can really do is sit back and accept that it's fate. But fate? I wouldn't take her too seriously if I were you, Amy. We continue to chat, enjoying a rare moment of levity. Of course, as Amy said, the most important part is still to come. What's wrong? I feel anxious all of a sudden. What if we miss something? What if there's some huge flaw none of us noticed? What if it ends up ruining the festival? What happened to all that stuff you were saying about fate earlier? But isn't the true meaning of life to set aside fate and carve out your own path? Why'd you say that in the first place? I begin tidying up with a smile on my face. Amy stares at me. You seem pretty used to this, Mr. Wren. Used to what? I'm Arcana's roommate and we're pretty close now. But I still don't really know what to say when she gets like this sometimes. You, on the other hand. Whoa, look! That stain on the wall looks like a heart. That's crazy. Like I was saying. Wow, yeah, it really does look like a heart, doesn't it? Right? Never mind. I think I'll be going now. Poor Amy. Does she not know that, we know each other from before? Phew, that was close. Amy's pretty perceptive. Yeah, we need to be careful. For sure. I guess doubling the time I spent on my hair and makeup every morning was a dead giveaway. She must have figured out I have a boyfriend. You've been doing that? Yep. Plus, I plastered my wall with photos of you, okay, Captain Obvious, and I sleep listening to recordings of your voice every night. I guess it'd be weirder if you didn't know. What? She's kidding, right? I'm just kidding. I mean, the hair and makeup part is true. Okay, good. Mr. Wren? Arcana tilts her head slightly and looks up at me. Yeah? Do you notice anything different about me? Uh-oh. My heart drops. You must have noticed, right? Hold on a sec. Just give me a moment. Don't be rash. Really? I examined Arcana's face carefully. Oh no. No, this pose. So deliberately exposing her face might be a trap. She's not wearing her earrings. Maybe that's it. From small accessories to perfume. I have to check everything, including things that can't be seen. Nope, I have no idea. At this point, I'll have to bluff my way out of this. Arcana? Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus? I think that's how you say it. I don't remember. Huh? I don't. What does that have to do with this? It's a little complicated, but it can be summed up with the question. If all the components of an object are replaced over time, can it still be considered the same object? Oh, no, I've heard of it. But why bring it up all of a sudden? All I'm trying to say is, someone can look the exact same at first glance, but their hair has grown a little longer, or their skin is a little wrinklier, or they might have a new scar. There's always something different. She didn't like that. Sorry. So in other words, you didn't notice anything different? No. Of course you didn't. Because nothing's different. Oh, come on! Actually, there is one thing. My feelings for you have gotten even stronger. Hee. Arcana reaches out and brushes off my collar. You should get some rest now, Mr. Wren. I thought so too. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to just yet. Please add more commas, bro. They're throwing me off. Is that so? In that case, Oh, how about this? What? Let's go around and greet people near the school. Huh? Festivals may be fun for the participants, but for nearby residents who are interested, they're just a loud disturbance. That's why you had to send out those emails, right? Right? Exactly, so let's visit nearby shop owners and residents, and tell them we'll do all we can to make this as painless as possible, and that it'll only be for 3 days. Then we smile at them nicely and make a good impression. That's actually a great idea. I stand up and put on my jacket. We've worked so hard up until now that it'll be weird to choose now to take a break. Let's do whatever else we can to make this all go off well. Arcana holds out her hand. Are you calling a timeout? No. I just wanted to do this. Okay. We hold hands and leave the school. For the next several days before the festival begins, we go around the neighborhood meeting and greeting the locals. Hi there, would you like some refreshments? We'll be putting on a performance in the gym at 2 o'clock if you're interested. At last, the day of the festival has arrived. Arcana and I are walking around the school to observe. There don't seem to be any major issues so far. Arcana checks the executive committee's group chat on her phone. That's a relief, let's hope it stays that way. Keep in mind, this is just the first day. We've got 2 more days after this. We're going to get through it, okay, right? Of course we will. You and I have put a lot of work into this. We just need to do what we can. Somewhat organized documents required? Maybe that's if you don't do a good job. We'll do that second, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. Let's keep giving it our best until the very end. Sounds good. As we're talking, someone very familiar approaches us wearing a very familiar maid outfit, oh yeah? Hi there, Mr. Ren Arcana. Hi. Whoa, Miss Privaty? Why are you so surprised? Oh, right. This must be your first time seeing me like this since you've been so busy with your committee. I kind of feel like I've seen you like this before though. Then again, maybe not. I'm sorry, I couldn't help more as the assistant homeroom teacher. It's okay, Ether told me everything. About how there are people coming to evaluate the festival. Yeah. There's no one to blame for that. I left all the general festival preparations to the executive committee while I focused on Class B. We did what we could. Thanks. So, is the maid cafe ready? Yeah, more or less. It's our first time doing this, so it wasn't easy going. I'll be sure to stop by later. Arcana had been looking at her phone this whole time when she suddenly taps my shoulder. I think we spoke too soon, Mr. Ren. What? Did something happen? Nothing exactly major, but you'd better take a look. I pull out my phone and check the group chat. Just as Arcana said, there's nothing catastrophic, but reports of different issues are coming in. Let's go help out. I'll see you later, Privaty. Alright, good luck. Together with Arcana, I hurry back into the school building. Oh, we're like the student council or something. Wearing this really makes me more mindful of my actions. I guess you could say the position shapes the person. So, what do you think? Do I look cool? Oh, Mr. Ren. I find Amy in the teacher's office. I heard something happened. Yeah, we're keeping things mostly under control for now, but it doesn't look like it's getting any better. Thanks for your help. I'll assume command from here. What? Are you reverting to your real job now? It's the first day. We need to make sure things stay on track. That way, the other 2 days will go more smoothly. Hehe, well, I certainly feel reassured. And so, my real work begins in earnest. Reports are gathered through the group chat to assess the situation, then personnel are dispatched accordingly. If a critical situation arises during during the festival, the personnel on site will determine whether they are in over their heads. If they are, they will withdraw immediately and report in. What is it? Nothing, it's just... You really are a soldier at heart, Mr. Ren. Still can't believe it, huh? I give out a chuckle as I scroll through the group chat, then my finger stops. Or rather, it freezes. We spotted a suspicious individual named Jackal near the front gate. Uh-oh. Jackal? A chill runs down my spine. No matter how I look at it, I can only imagine this ending in disaster. This is a code red. We need to get her current location. I'll try contacting her as well. Hold on. While Amy calls the student who submitted the report, I dial Jackal's number. Dang it. As expected, she doesn't pick up. Where is Viper? We don't know where she is. Apparently, she said she was heading to Class P since she knows a lot of the people there. The moment Amy finishes speaking, I bolt out the door. Wait, Jackal! Once I reach the courtyard, finding Jackal turns out to be surprisingly easy, since every single food stall along a certain route is sold out. I finally spot her in the distance. Jackal! Huh? Oh, Commander, hi, hi. What are you in such a rush for? Wait, did you come to give me something good to eat? There's so much good food here. Where are you heading? The class with the people I see at the outpost sometimes. They said they've got tons of good food, You can't go there. Huh? Why not? Oh, you want me to wait for Viper. She said she couldn't come, How irresponsible of her! She told me to come by myself and even bought me clothes. That's not what I meant. Mr. Ren? I'm exhausted. Why'd you come all this way? You didn't have to. Here, this is for you, Jackal. Arcana hands a ticket to Jackal. It reads, Unlimited Maid Cafe Menu Pass, 10 minutes only. I already contacted the Maid Cafe, so they'll be ready for you. Oh, what's this? I can eat as much as I want? Yes, there is a 10-minute time limit though. That's fine, I'm pretty sure I can eat everything in 10 minutes. Yeah, I think she can clean us out in 10 minutes. That's impressive. I'm gonna head over there now. That's okay, right? Enjoy your food. Bye, you too, Commander. See you later, hee hee. Jackal dashes off. Are you sure this is a good idea? Phew, that almost went terribly wrong. I let the maid cafe know she'd be coming, so they should be okay. Thanks, you might have just saved the day. Don't mention it. I got chills the moment I heard Jackal and maid cafe, and not the good kind. It's only the first day, and I feel like we've already averted a major disaster. Hee, seriously. We narrowly avoided the destruction of every food stall on the first day of the festival. Let's head back. I doubt anything worse than this is going to happen. Let's not jinx it now, okay? Don't jinx it! Contrary to Arcana's worries, the first day of the festival thankfully ends without any further incidents. The final day of the festival. The second day luckily went off without a hitch thanks to the effort we put in on day 1, but we still got one more day to go. What happened with the power outage at the churros booth? The technician came earlier, so it should be fixed by now. I'll double check. Just a moment. Hello? Yes. I was on another call. What? Okay, understood. I'll head over right away. Where to this time? The main gate. They say there's a suspicious person wandering around. I'll go. The classroom being used as an executive committee headquarters feels exactly like a command center. The students who are on the ground at the festival are probably dealing with similar chaos. Mr. Wren, they're saying we're short on people near the track field. Okay, give me a minute. I look at the monitor and start trying to think of what to do. Unless the committee students suddenly learn how to clone themselves, there's no real solution. I'll go. I'll keep an eye on my phone, so message me right away if anything happens. If it's really urgent, call me immediately. Yeah, okay, thanks. I'll go with you. Arcana comes over when she sees me stand up. You sure? As long as I have my tablet, I can work from anywhere. And who knows what else might come up over there. Alright. After leaving the classroom, we're so busy dealing with issues that we can't even make it back on time for lunch. I'm exhausted. Me too. It's only long after lunchtime ended that we get a break. If it's this hectic now, imagine what it would have been like if we hadn't prepared so thoroughly. It's just one thing after another. Oh, that looks like a bad end. Well, good thing we're on the good path. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. Arcana sits up after having been slumped over her desk for a minute. Still, she looks out over the courtyard where the festival's in full swing. It feels pretty rewarding, huh? Knowing that other people are so happy because of our hard work. I also gaze down at the courtyard. Visitors, students, teachers. Everyone seems to be smiling and having a good time. Let's hang in there just a bit longer. I place my hand over the back of Arcana's. Yeah. Of course, in order to do that, Arcana pulls out a lunchbox from her bag. We should eat to get our energy back. You made lunch? I figured we wouldn't have time to eat properly, so I made something simple. She opens it to reveal some tasty-looking sushi. Thanks. To be honest, I've been wanting to take care of you like this. Hmm? Now that I think about it, maybe stuff like this would have been fine for you to do. Right? If I'd just given it to you before we got to school, no one would have known who it came from anyway. Arcana takes a bite of the sushi. I'll go ahead and make lunch for you again later. Later? Today's the last day. Oh, I don't mean at school. I mean when you're no longer Mr. Wren. Would you rather I not? No, I'll be looking forward to it. Well, better her than, Emma. Good. After finishing the comfortable meal, Arcana stands up. Alright, back to work. We've still got a ways to go. Having wrapped things up, we're on our way back to the classroom when suddenly... Huh? Arcana approaches the little girl standing off to the side whose eyes are welling with tears. Hi there. What's wrong? I can't find my mom. Arcana crouches down in front of the girl, lowering herself to her eye level. Really? Did you come here with her? My dad was supposed to come too, but he said it was too loud. I see. So you came with just your mom? Yeah, but then she disappeared. The girl struggles to hold back her tears. You're being so brave right now. We'll help you find your mom. Don't worry, okay? The little girl nods. What's your name? Kelly? Okay, Kelly. Arcana turns her back and looks up at me. I'll ask them to make an announcement. Can you stay here with her for a bit? Kelly grips Arcana's clothes tightly. Do you like me better than him? She nods. There you have it. I'll make the call. Thanks. Kelly, do you want me to hold you? She nods. While I make the call, Arcana lifts Kelly up. A little while later, she fell asleep fast.
そのようですね。すごく不安だったんでしょうね。
Is she heavy? Like 4 years
さっ
old.
き抱っこしたばかりですよ。それに、
Arcana gently strokes Kelly's back.
あまりにも可愛くて疲れも吹き飛んじゃいそうです。名前何にしましょうか。
Huh? She said her name was Kelly.
いえ、ケリーのことじゃなくて。
Oh.
私が名付けたい気持ちはあるんですが、先生がどうしてもって言うなら譲ってあげてもいいですよ。
Given your history with coming up with names, that worries me. If you had your way, our festival would have had a weird name.
絶対あっちの方が良かったのに。
Even as she speaks, Arcana can't take her eyes off Kelly. You really like kids, huh?
はい。もともとは子供って可愛いとか大好きってほどではなかったんです。けど、
Arcana looks at me.
やっぱり想像しちゃいますから。
What things?
将来のことをです。そうですね。私は3人くらい欲しいかな。娘2人に息子1人で。まさかもっと欲しいんですか？はあ、わかりました。本当はお仕事を続けるつもりだったんですけど、辞職して専業主婦になりますね。朝ごはんを用意して、子供たちのお世話をして、家事をこなして、それから温かい晩ご飯を作って、旦那さんの帰りを待ってますね。
How far into the future are you imagining? A while later, the PA system announces there's a lost child. And before long, Kelly's mother comes running over. Kelly! Mom! Kelly wakes up and slips out of Arcana's arms, running straight into the woman's embrace. Thank you so much, I've been searching everywhere. Don't mention it. We should get going. Thank you again. Bye. Bye. She didn't say goodbye to me. Hee, feeling left out? You've got to make sure you're extra nice to your daughters. They say even a small misstep can strain a father's relationship with his daughter when she's going through puberty. I think I have enough practice with Ein. My phone vibrates. Uh-oh. We told them only to call for real emergencies, right? Hopefully it's nothing serious. When I answer, Amy's frantic voice comes through. Mr. Wren, we've got a big problem. You need to... It's okay, Amy. Just calm down and tell me what happened. Right. It's just that... I think we might have to cancel the fireworks. What? Oh? Promise for the future. Here, take a seat. I made this calendar and marked all the things we need to do. Here, let's start with next year's schedule. Oh, don't be like that. Just hear me out. I included everything, including plans for our wedding and kids. I hurry back to the classroom and meet up with Amy. What happened? We got a complaint from a local resident. I tried everything to calm him down, but nothing worked. What's the complaint about? He doesn't want us to light the fireworks. What is the school saying? I asked them, and they said the decision's up to the committee. I exchange a look with Arcana. I'll talk to him. Do you have his number? Yeah, I'll send it to you. And, yes? I have his address, too. His address? When we called earlier to complain, he gave his address and said to come find him if we had any issues. Okay. What are you going to do? We'll head over there and call him on the way. It's always better to talk things out face to face. Okay, let's go then. I sent you his info. I checked the address in Amy's message. It's in a nearby residential area, the same place we visited a few days ago to introduce ourselves. I'll let you know as soon as it's resolved. But what if he refuses to agree? We'll find a way to convince him. That's right. Arcana and I hurry out of the school and make our way to the resident who called to complain. After speaking to the man on the phone, I slipped my phone back into my pocket with resignation. It didn't work, did it? I could hear him yelling all the way from here. Yeah, let's keep going though. His house is right up ahead. We turn into an alley and stop in front of the house that matches the address. A moment after I ring the bell, a large man steps out. What is it? Hello, we're from the MMR Vocational School. We're part of the executive committee for the festival. Ah, you must be the guy I spoke to on the phone. You're here to pick a fight? No, not at all. I wanted to ask if you could withdraw your objection to the fireworks. I already told you no. Is there something about it that bothers you? Or something you'd like us specifically to do? The school will do what it can to accommodate you. Are you deaf? How many times do I have to repeat myself? The man's already intimidating expression hardens even more. Then, from behind the door, a familiar face peeks out. Hi? Huh? Kelly? What? Kelly, you know her? Yeah. When I got lost at school earlier, she helped me find Mom. Kelly troughs over and hugs Arcana. Huh? What's going on, honey? Oh, nothing. Get inside, it's cold out here. Nothing, you say? Not with that voice. Hello, it's nice seeing you again. Oh, hi. What brings you here? Well... Arcana gives a brief explanation. Honey? Ahem. It's just, with you being pregnant and all, I didn't think those loud noises would be good for you. Kelly and I already went to the festival by ourselves, which was plenty loud. I even ended up getting separated from Kelly because you didn't come with us. As kind as you are with me, I'd really appreciate it if you were even half that kind to others. Okay, fine. We're really sorry, you two. You can proceed with the fireworks as scheduled. We'll all watch from home, my husband included. Hee, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. After getting permission, we're about to head straight back to the school, but Kelly clings to Arcana so tightly that I can't bring myself to pry her off, so we end up spending more time there than expected. It's okay, it's not like we could have just left Kelly when she was begging you to stay.
人気がありすぎるのも困っちゃいますね。あ、エイミーに連絡したんですよね。
Yeah, I let her know as soon as we got permission. She said she'll handle the rest, so we don't have to worry about it.
なら安心ですね。
Arcana looks up at the night sky.
花火の時間には間に合いませんよね。
Probably not.
じゃあ、ゆっくり帰りましょう。
Arcana starts walking slower and grabs my hand. Sure, it'll be over by the time we get there anyway. Hand in hand, we walk slowly through the residential alley.
これで本当に学校生活は終わりですね。制服を着て初めて登校したのがまるで昨日のことのようです。
Are you sad it's coming to an end?
名残惜しい気もするし、ほっとしたような気もするし。そう。
Yeah?
ちょっと考えてみたんですが、私たちって学校に来てから今までの間、ずっと仕事しかしてないですよね。
Yeah, in the beginning, we were getting used to the assignment. And just when we got into the swing of things, the festival came and took over.
どうりで、あっという間に時が過ぎていくわけですね。
I'm sorry.
急にどうしたんですか?
We didn't really get to do anything together. I think back on everything. Every day after school, we were stuck working overtime. I was so worried about what others would think that I wasn't really able to give you much attention. Without a word, Arcana leads me into a small park in the middle of the neighborhood. She leans against a handrail and speaks softly.
それでも一緒に入れたじゃないですか。
Huh? Arcana looks up at the sky.
毎日残業をされてた時も毎日あなたのそばにいられましたし、それにそうやって一線を越えないところに惚れ直してたんですよ。あと意外と思い出もあるんですよ。体育館の倉庫に閉じ込められたこととか、先生のお見舞いに行って膝枕してあげたこととか。
Yeah.
あとは花火を学祭真っ只中の学校じゃなくて、どこかよくわからない公園から見ていることも考えてみたら結構ロマンチックじゃありませんか？
Still, doesn't it feel like it could have been better?
それじゃあ今度はもっとしっかり準備をしてまた二人で花火を見ましょう。これからも。
Later?
はい、これからも。
Arcana stands up.
考えが変わったんです。指揮官とニケという関係に戻った後もずっと付き合いたいって。このまま終わりたくありません。まだ一緒にやりたいこととかやり残したことがいっぱいあるんです。あなたと写真部に入るのが夢だったので、これからも一緒に趣味の集まりに参加したいですし、毎日お弁当を作ってあげるのも夢だったので、これからは毎日作ってあげたいですし。そう。
Arcana starts listing off all the things she wants to do.
それにあなたの支えになりたいんです。少し看病するぐらいじゃなくて、これからもずっと。
Without a word, I hold out my pinky. Arcana narrows her eyes and smiles.
はあ、まったく
It's tradition.
いつも真似ばかりして。
So, last time I checked, there's no limit on pinky swears.
もう
Arcana takes a step towards me. Our pinkies intertwine.
約束です。
In that moment, fireworks bloom across the sky. Out of sheer luck, we're able to see them clearly from here. However,
じゃあ約束しましたからね。これからも一緒にお仕事をして、新しいことややったことがないことをいっぱい二人でしましょうね。
I'm not paying any attentions to the fireworks. Something far more dazzling and lovely is standing in front of me, looking right back at me. I have a feeling things are going to get pretty busy moving forward.
もう忙しくなかった時なんてなかったでしょ。
I thought your work doesn't keep you that busy. It's just kind of different and hard.
繁忙期と閑散期に分かれてますけど、ほとんどいつも忙しいんですよ。それにその
Arcana's face shines with a bright smile.
そういうのも悪くないと思うんです。大変な時に頼ることができて、支えてくれる人がそばにいますので。
I heard something once that I believe more and more every day. Everyone needs someone who will support them, someone they can lean on. For me, that person is Arcana.
はい。
I really...
はい。私も大好きです。
What the heck? 2x2 Arcana Real Ending 2. Unfortunately, I messed up and I got rid of the item. Whoops, let me actually quickly find that one again. I think it was this one. Oh, yeah. Each other's pillar. Whenever you're tired, come find me at the Forbidden Library. Also, I like you. More than anything and everything I've ever owned. Alright, time for the other paths. Yay! Okay, we have to go all the way back here. What happens if we stay here for a moment? 4. I stop in my tracks and wait for a moment. Behind me, a door unlatches. And opens. Why didn't you wake me up? Because you were sleeping so soundly. It's your fault, you know. Arcana frowns, but still links her arm with mine. Oh, today's the first meeting with the executive committee, right? Do I need to go too? Of course you do. We walk out of the dorm, arms still linked. I feel a few students staring, but I've grown used to it. Oh, right. Looks like you're out of shampoo. No way, already? I can't believe how much I'm spending on shampoo. Wanna use mine? Hee, long hair really holds the scent for a long time, you know. What if my hair starts smelling like you? So? Is that so? I guess there's no point fussing about it now. Arcana whispers into my ear. Let's make tons of memories today, Mr. Wren. Okay, a relationship that crosses the line. Here, take this. It's just my clothes and stuff. You can leave it in your room and I'll put it all away. If you want, you can open it, but it might spoil the fun later. I've prepared lots of surprises, hee hee. Okay, I imagine this is just only picking the 2 option this time, so let's see if there's anything new. Soft fingers tickle my hand. Hey, you. Hi there. Arcana plops down beside me. Phew, I've been digging through the library's archives ever since class ended. I'm exhausted. Yikes, that sounds rough. I'm gonna need a little more than that. I glance around furtively. All the other teachers have gone home. Hee hee. I give Arcana a peck on the lips and she beams as she pulls out a stack of documents. Here, this is what I managed to put together. It's all stuff I found in the library's archives. Oh, so they actually have something? Yeah, I figured I need to catch up on my library duties. And while I was at it, I grabbed all this. The documents appear to be excerpts from past meeting minutes, laying out different rules and requirements for holding festivals. Thanks, you really did great. I'll go over this tonight and we can have a meeting tomorrow. Okay. By the way, I get why Amy joined, but I noticed there were a lot of other students who joined too. The executive committee? Yeah, I mean, I joined because of you, but it doesn't really make sense to me why so many others would join as well. I guess they could just be looking forward to the... Wait a sec. Do you think they're after you? I doubt that. Yeah, I guess not. Besides, you're completely smitten with me. That's right. Arcana scoots right next to me and leans against me. We're gonna have to be careful not to get caught. Unless... Arcana whispers in my ear. You'd rather we let it show a little, you know, on purpose. That's probably not a good idea. What about the morning, though? No? Well, maybe I'll let it show a little anyway, hee hee. Arcana stands and looks out the window. Oh, this is going to be fun. The festival? That too, I guess. What I meant is that I'm officially allowed to spend time with you until the festival now. I'm really looking forward to it. Of course, I'll totally help with the festival preparations. But for me, you'll still come first, Mr. Wren. Suddenly, the door opens. I'm afraid anything less than full dedication won't be sufficient. Huh? The festival is pretty important, after all. Oh, this should be fine, right? It's not like this was super important to begin with. Now that it's out of the way, though, do you want to go out after class? Uh-oh, that is, not boding well. I'm afraid anything less than full dedication won't be sufficient. The festival is pretty important, after all. Ether? Hello, number 7. This is a different path, so this should be different, I think? How's school life treating you? Ether glances back and forth between Arcana and me. You seem to be enjoying yourselves. Arcana takes a step forward. Is it that obvious? Actually, I was just joking, but apparently I hit the mark? Anyway, that's not why I'm here. On the day of the festival, there will be miscellaneous representatives attending, in addition to the other visitors. They'll be judging how flawlessly the festival is organized, and how many visitors are in attendance. What? It seems some important people have taken a real interest in all this. They won't say it outright, but I will. You're being evaluated. What happens if we don't meet their standards? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say there probably won't be any more events like this for students to enjoy. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. Do your best out there, okay? Ether turns and heads to the door, leaving the teacher's office without another word. I'm not very good at dealing with her. Me neither. I let out a quiet sigh without realizing it. What's wrong? Are you worried? Not exactly worried. My eyes drift back to the monitor. But I am feeling a bit more pressure. The student's future is on the line here. Then we'll just have to do everything we can. I'll help you. Yeah, thanks. Having said that, let's call it a day. We've got another meeting tomorrow. Arcana tugs gently at my hand. I glance at the monitor one last time, then shut the computer down. Sure, I'm exhausted. Did you have dinner? Not yet. Hee, I figured as much. I cooked up your favorite meal before coming here. All you have to do when you get back is sit down and eat. What'd you make? Guess. Arcana and I hold hands as we head back to the dormitory. Once there, I have a hot meal and then fall asleep with Arcana in my arms. I'm able to forget about the festival, if only for a little while. The next day, after school, we hold a meeting with the executive committee, which runs late into the night. After everything finally wraps up, I hear someone hurrying over. Mr. Ren, say ah. Arcana lies with her head in my lap and feeds me a tangerine. Do you still have a lot left to do? I thought most of it was settled during today's meeting. Still, I need to make some final decisions and then get it all organized, since we still need to get it approved. Ah, so that's why you said I couldn't help. Arcana sits up and peers at the monitor. Yikes, just looking at it gives me a headache. That's why I'm looking at it, so you don't have to. Is that so? Well then, what I can do is motivate you. Arcana moves behind me and starts massaging my shoulders. Oof. Oh, come on, that shouldn't hurt. I'm being really gentle. Guess my shoulders are a bit stiff. Staring at a monitor all day will do that to you. I let my body relax as Arcana works her magic. Massaging my neck, shoulders, and upper body, it feels like my whole body is slowly melting. You shouldn't try to take on so much by yourself. After hearing what Ether said yesterday, I can tell you've been feeling a lot of pressure. It makes sense. Time is tight, and there's almost nothing for you to reference. Yeah. I take my hands off the keyboard and stretch. Arcana hugs me from behind. Let's take a short break, okay? Sure. Good boy, don't call me that. Oh, right! What? There's one really important thing we still need to decide. What's that? Just a second. Arcana hurries into the bedroom. A moment later, which one should I wear tonight? She holds up 2 sets of lingerie, both fluttery and lined with lace, and neither of which looks like it'd cover any more than it needs to. Well? The left one. Hee, did you like this one that much? It's the one I wore before. Ahem. I'll go shower first. Alright. Listening to the sound of running water from the bathroom, I draw the curtain in the bedroom. The day before the festival begins. We're still not completely finished with our preparations. Mr. Ren? Yeah? I lift my head and rub my tired, dry eyes. Look at this. Arcana shows me her phone. Another festival? On the screen is information about a festival at another school. Yeah, I saw it while scrolling earlier. Since our own festival's tomorrow, what if we go check this one out for reference? Right now? Yeah. Don't you think it'll be helpful? That school's been holding festivals for years, so they must know what they're doing. If we're lucky, we might even get to talk to the organizers. Also, you just want to go to a festival, don't you? Yeah. During our own festival, we'll be too busy running things to enjoy much of anything. What do you say, please? I stand up and put on my jacket. Alright, I could use a break too. There's still work left to do, but at this point I've hit a wall and haven't been making any progress anyway. A break? We're not going there to have fun, we're going for work. Should we really go? It'll probably be pretty tiring. Arcana takes my hand. But you've still got some energy, right? Or should we stay inside and rest? No, I'm not physically tired, I'm just a bit mentally drained. I gently run my hands through Arcana's hair. Let's go. A change of scenery will do me good. Hee, okay. As we walk through the lively festival grounds, Arcana grins from ear to ear. Having fun? It's fun, but more than that. Arcana turns her head slightly and looks up at me. Going on a date outside the school while in uniform feels kinda special. I think this is the first time I've ever done this. What do you mean? We've gone out plenty. Oh, but those were just errands. Arcana saunters ahead, holding my head. How do you think we look? Huh? To other people, I mean. Like a couple, probably. Oh, so you think they'd probably figure I'm wearing an old uniform? Arcana strikes an odd pose. That I'm not even a real student, but that I graduated long ago. And you're the kind of bad boyfriend who makes your girlfriend dress up. And while I may not exactly be thrilled about it, I'm at least happy that the outfit still looks cute. And I love how my boyfriend reacts when I wear it. Of course, I still have to act like I'm not that into it for the sake of my pride. That's oddly specific. Hee. Hey there. Are you from a different school? And you... The girl looks at me. Then looks down at our joined hands. She seems very confused. Did you, put on an old uniform for this? No, then that means... No, you had it right. Since we were coming to a school festival, I thought I'd see if this still fit, while at the same time granting a wish for my boyfriend. We're both adults. Wow. It was a close call, but the girl seems to have bought our story. Arcana does not look like a teenager. What do you mean, bought our story barely? Here, let me give you this. Oh, is this a map? Yeah, it's marked with numbers that show the locations of all the booths. If you collect stamps from all the booths, you get a prize. Be sure to check out everything. Enjoy your time together. Thank you. After the student leaves, Arcana looks at me. Where do you want to go first? There's so much to choose from. Without this map, we'd be wandering all day. No kidding. It's too late to make one for this year, but I'll make a note of it in case there's a next time. Arcana studies the map. Ooh, they have a photo exhibition. Are you interested in photography? A little. If our school had a photography club, I might have joined. We should go then. Even though it won't help with our festival? You just seem like you really want to see it. Hee, okay. Oh, and the haunted house too. I've always wanted to go through one of those. Starting with the photo exhibition, we slowly make our way through the festival. We go through the haunted house, play some shooting games, check out some performances, and get our picture taken. Just like Arcana said, we wouldn't have had time for this during our own festival. At some point, I forget the original reason for our coming here, and simply start enjoying the festival with Arcana. Later that evening, on our way back to the dormitory, Arcana and I are holding hands as we walk when she suddenly stops. Mr. Wren. Yeah? Before we head back, should we grab a drink? I look at Arcana. She's in her student uniform. You want to go dressed like that? Wait just a second. I brought some normal clothes. There won't be a problem if I change, right? You planned this from the start, didn't you? Arcana smiles, sticking out her tongue slightly. Going straight back now would indeed feel a bit anticlimactic. But the festival kicks off tomorrow. It's late, let's just head back. Sure, let's grab a drink on the way. I think the 2 is gonna stop us, so... yeah, but we're still on the 1 path. Whatever, we're gonna do the 2, because it'll stop us, and then we'll go forward. Woohoo! Don't overdo it, though. Yeah, famous last words. The festival starts tomorrow, we have to get up early. Okay. I don't have a super high tolerance anyway. Hand in hand, we head towards a nearby bar. Arcana and I are drinking at the nearby bar. Yep, so much for that. At least we were. up until 30 minutes ago.
あれ
Arcana stares at me with a blank look on her face.
先生
今先生って聞こえなかったか。
Uh-oh.
マジ
Arcana, you can't be calling me that here.
なんでですか先生は先生でしょもう私のこと嫌いになっちゃったんですか私の体も
Uh-oh. Hold on.
心も
That has some implications.
全部先生にあげたのにやっぱ最低じゃん
やば、羨ましい、
Okay. Okay.
なんでもない。つい口が滑っちまった。
Arcana, I'm not your teacher, remember? You're a Nikke and I'm your commander.
やだ先生がいいのニケと指揮官だったらずっと一緒にいられないじゃないですか
ああ、ニケと指揮官だったのか。俺はてっきり。
自分のニケと学生プレイそれこそ最低じゃん
Hold on!
はあ
Okay, this dude in the background.
一緒にいてったら抱きしめて
Arcana is no longer allowed to drink. Seeing her like this after a single cocktail, and a non-alcoholic one at that. Wait, what? That's not how it works. I realize we should have never come here in the first place. Can I have the bill?
あちらのお会計もご一緒ですか。
What do you mean? We only had these two. I turned my head and can't believe my eyes. Arcana's chugging an expensive bottle of liquor straight from the bottle. Arcana? In the brief moment I had turned away, Arcana managed to drain the entire bottle. Excuse me? Unsurprisingly, she immediately proceeds to pass out. Arcana, come on, wake up. It's Jover. For the next day, and the day after that, Arcana's so hungover that she can't even stand properly. I have to work the festival alone, overwhelmed by the deluge of work. As a result, no festival is ever held again at the MMR vocational school. Well... Bad ending number 10, all things in moderation. Well, I did have a feeling that would have been a bad move. I didn't know Arcana is, you know, weird. Tuh. How about we grab something from a convenience store and head back to our rooms? Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. By the way, how well can you hold your liquor? An average amount, I guess? What about you? I can drink a lot. That is a lie. After we arrive back at the dorms, hee, Mr. Ren. Arcana drinks half a can of beer and then passes out completely drunk. Okay. Alright, so this is the next choice. We just need to do what we can. The festival's probably gonna be a disaster. Yeah. And if anything happens, I'll figure something out. Improvising isn't exactly your forte, though. That's why I'll be counting on you. Huh? As we're talking, someone very familiar approaches us wearing a very familiar maid outfit. Okay, after clicking that one, we got this. Escape from reality. Oh, right, this. It's a stamp card I got from the festival at the school next to ours. I didn't get it all filled out, though. I wonder if they'll use this same card again next year. If not, I guess it's no big deal. We can just go together next year and fill out a new one, right? Alright, next up is this choice. At the last day, I think this is the last day, it's just one thing after another. Yeah, I really didn't expect this many things to come up. As you said, it's just one thing after another. All we can do is try to keep things under control. Yeah, we just have to get through tonight. Arcana pulls out her lunchbox from her bag. First things first, let's eat. That sounds good, I really might starve. Guess what I made for us today? Sushi? Huh? What? How'd you know? You packed it right in front of me this morning. Oh, this is a bit different. Hee fair. Here you go. Arcana hands me a piece of sushi. Oh, by the way, you said earlier that you were going to stop by the maid cafe, right? Technically, yes. How about we eat quickly and head out? This seems like the calmest moment we're going to get. I checked the group chat while chewing. Nothing urgent has come up. Just photos and chatter about the school booths. Yeah, you're probably right. I've been really wanting to go to the maid cafe too. Oh? I wasn't that interested at first, but once I found out you like maids, I looked into it and it seems pretty fun. The outfits are cute too. Yeah. You want to hear me do the delicious spell? Hee. We finish our meal and head for Class P's maid cafe. Welcome back, Master. As I step into the cafe, several students greet me. Oh, teacher! Hey, I just came to take a look. How's it going? Our cafe's insanely popular! The only reason it's settled down a bit now is that we're about to take a break. You're about to go on break? Dang. Could I at least have an omurice? Wait, no! Could I get a coffee? Or maybe a piece of cake? Like I said, the cafe's been a big hit. Ein points to the display case. Only a few cookies remain. We ran out of ingredients, so everyone went out to buy some. I see. I'll just have to try and come back later. You really think you'll have the time? You're super busy. That's true, but... Arcana glances at me, then walks over to Ein. She leans in and starts whispering something. What are you talking about? Nothing. Will that be okay? Yeah, sure. Hee, thanks. We step out of the maid cafe and slide the door shut behind us. What'd you tell her? Do you want to know? Come on, just tell me. Want to skip school for a bit? What? Oh, I don't mean for the rest of the day. We were going to spend some time at the maid cafe, right? But that didn't work out. So instead, let's skip school for a little while. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Okay, you head back to the room first. I'll be there soon. You're not coming with me? I have something to get ready. I arrive at the room first and sink deep into the sofa. The fatigue hits all at once and sleep starts to pull me under. Just as I'm debating whether to close my eyes for a bit, I hear the door open. Is that you, Arcana?
おかえりなさいませ。違うかも。今は私が帰ってきたから。ただいま戻りました。だと、ちょっとおかしいし。
What's going on?
何ってメイドですよ。ご主人様だけの専属。
They had an outfit prepared for you? That's surprising.
惚れ直しました？
Definitely.
よかった。即答するほど良かったんですか？
Yeah.
急いで借りてきて正解でしたね。
From Ein, I presume?
はい、予備が何着かあったそうなので。
Now do the delicious spell.
ちょうどサイズぴったりのがあって。はい。それはいきなりすぎませんか？
Sounds like the next step,
その
actually.
前に何かワンクッション入れません？
Oh, come on.
ちょっと待っててくださいね。さすがにまだ心の準備ができてないので。
Arcana focuses as she brings her hands together in front of her.
では、いきます。おいしくなれ、ふわふわキュン。いまいちでしたか？
Do you want me to be honest?
ダメです。傷つきたくないので言わないでください。
Okay.
だって練習する時間もなかったんですよ。
It's the feeling behind it that's important.
気持ちですか？
Yeah, it has to be filled with genuine affection for the master. Why are you giving me that look?
可愛くてかっこいいのに免じて 今回は許してあげます。ご主人様を思う気持ちか。あなたを思う気持ちなら私にもありますよ。
Yeah, but it was kinda different.
どんな風に違うんですか？
I'm not sure how to explain it.
まったくもう、それなら私のやり方でやってみますね。
Your way?
はい、こういうのはやっぱり言葉より行動ですので。
Arcana kneels in front of me as I sit on the sofa.
そんなに見つめないでくれますか？普段なら大丈夫ですけど、今は私も余裕がないので、慣れてないことと初めてのことを同時にやろうとしてるから。
Got it.
笑わないでください。
I stand up to take off my jacket, then remember my phone is in my pocket. Just a second. Let me check real quick if anything urgent has come up.
はーやくー、こちょこちょ。
I wrap my arm around Arcana as she hugs me and tickles my side, and check my phone at the same time. Huh? There are over 30 missed calls from Amy. Oh, intermission. How did you like me as a maid? Isn't it nice? Doing surprises like this even when everything's so busy. By the way, I brought this with me to school just in case. I'll show you again later with the tail and everything. Meow. What the heck? Alright, now what happens if we just say fuck that dude and just do it? I say we just go through with it. You want us to just go ahead with it? Yeah? If it causes any trouble, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Don't worry, I'll take responsibility for anything that happens. That's not really what I'm worried about. Okay, I'll let the school know we're proceeding as planned. Amy leaves. Do you think we'll get in trouble later? Probably. The man was angry enough to call the school once already. Anyway, let's get going. We still need to get the fireworks ready. Okay. As we walk, Arcana gently tugs at my shirt. You know, if I hadn't asked you to skip school with me, do you think we could have found a way to stop it? I turn and draw Arcana into my arms. Come on, you know that's not how it works. Still, Arcana nestles against my chest. It's not your fault, Arcana. All too naturally, I tell her what she wants to hear. Hee. Only then does she give a satisfied giggle and let go of my clothes. Let's go. We still need to finish the final preparations. Also, I grabbed the key to the rooftop earlier. Let's watch the fireworks from there. Whoa, we get our own special view? I did good, huh? You did amazing. I gently stroke her hair. Arcana takes my hand and presses it to her cheek, as if she's trying to borrow some of my warmth. Arcana. Yeah? Are you okay? Of course! Okay, let's go. After getting everything ready for the fireworks, we head up to the rooftop.
ちょうど誰もいないみたいですね。
Arcana runs a short lap around the empty rooftop, then comes back and stands next to me.
どうですか？いい感じでしょ？
I love it. I whisper words of praise and my touch falls naturally. I know what Arcana needs right now.
あと1分で始まりますよ。
We sit side by side on the rooftop and look up at the sky. A brief silence settles in. Faint sounds drift up from below. The sound of the visitors and...
皆さん、順番をお守りください。よろしくお願いします。
これで本当に終わりですね。楽しかったな。
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. There's something weighing on our minds, but neither of us brings it up. Because if we did, this fragile illusion we've been clinging to would shatter.
私たちって
Sure.
元の生活に戻ったらどうなるんですか？ 元通りの関係に戻れるんでしょうか。私には無理かもしれません。朝目覚めた時、隣にあなたがいないことも、禁書庫で一人でご飯を食べることも、記憶を消して誰もいない寂しい部屋に帰ることも、何もかも耐えられそうにありません。あなたはどうですか？
待
ってください。やっぱり聞きたくありません。
Arcana turns away from reality once more.
ただ抱きしめてください。キスして、それだけで十分です。
Arcana dives back into the comfort of the fantasy, and I indulge her, jumping right in along with her. I press my lips to Arcana's. All the problems are right in front of us, and yet they seem to melt away like snow under the sun. I knew this would happen. When I indulge Arcana and let myself be enveloped by her sweet scent, I can step away from the reality pressing in on me. Buried in her warmth, I can rest, even if only for a moment. The beautiful night sky is replete with fireworks, but I don't so much as glance at it. None of it has ever really mattered. As my short time at this school comes to a close,
私にはあなたさえいればいいんです。
and you're all I need. There's only one thing I'm walking away with. 2x2 Love Arcana Normal Ending 4. Oh, codependency. You know, you're all that I need. I don't need anything else, because you've already become my everything. How about you? You feel the same way, right? I can already tell the answer is yes. It's written all over your face. Interesting. Okay, that was that one. That was a normal ending. That normal ending does not seem as good as I guess the true ending for this one. Oh my goodness. Alright, well now it's time for Privaty's one. The auto did make me go through this, so I'm just gonna follow what the auto made me go through the true route, right? Or the real route? It did, okay. Well, we're just gonna go into that, I suppose. Okay, this should be the first option. The game autoed me, I'm pretty sure, the true path for Privy, like I said, so let's just do that. I climb the stairs 2 at a time, from the 2nd floor to the 3rd, my breath quickening as I push myself. At the top, a locked door blocks my way. I fit my key into the lock and turn it, the latch giving way with a slight resistance. The door opens with a creak, and the rooftop unfolds before me, wide and open. A cool breeze brushes past, lifting my hair. And there, waiting just for me, is the one who will give me a very special lesson, my teacher. You've arrived. Privaty stretches out her arms naturally, and I step forward, wrapping her in an embrace and burying my face against her. Ah! That tickles. I really look forward to your lessons every day. Hey, it's not lesson time yet. We agreed we'd do this after school. I don't remember this part. It's just private lessons, you know? I could use some tutoring, Miss Privaty. You really don't have to keep saying that. Privaty gives me a sharp shove. Now, let's do this later, okay? I've got to get ready for class. Okay. I lightly kiss her neck. I'm certain today's lesson will be very rewarding. A few days after the festival is announced. Once classes are over for the day, the door leading to the rooftop, which is typically locked, opens. Every day after school, Privaty and I meet on the rooftop for our supplementary lessons. Just a moment. Doesn't this feel strange to you? Yeah, you're not wearing your glasses. What do you mean? I'm the teacher and I'm supposed to be the one doing the teaching. But lately, you've been acting more like the teacher. That's because you've taught me so well. I never taught you to do that. I'm just studying ahead of the lesson, since I'll end up doing it all anyway. What do you mean by that? Miss Privaty, the rooftop is nice and all, but shouldn't we consider changing location soon? That's going too far! Privaty pushes me away. There's still some class time left. Well, it's break time. Teachers need rest too. Phew. Ren? Yes? What's your daily routine been like lately? I wake up in the morning, go to school and attend lessons. After classes, I do supplementary lessons with you. Then I return to the dorm to do homework and review. I kiss Privaty's hand, focusing mostly on our extra lessons, of course. I see. What about festival preparations? I think the others in class are handling all the preparations. I kiss Privaty's wrist. You all used to eat burgers together and go to karaoke, didn't you? You guys don't hang out much these days? I've been busy studying. I kiss Privaty's arm. So that means you're spending all your time at school with me now, huh? That's right. I kiss Privaty's neck. For some reason, Privity looks deep in thought. Wait, did she just get her glasses back on? What the heck? Even so, today's supplementary lesson is both productive and enjoyable. You're asking about teacher? I don't know, he seems busy lately. He's a commander after all, maybe something important came up. Anyway, we didn't ask him about it. It's too bad since we have one less person for hide and seek. But that's okay, I'm a third-year student now after all. Festival preparations? For now, we're just trying to handle it ourselves. Students in other clubs, or those who don't want to participate, aren't helping with preparations, since we can't force them. It's less fun than I expected. I thought we were preparing for it together, and it'd be a bit more lively. No, this won't do. I really am happy, but this isn't the kind of school life I wanted to give him. We can keep meeting after this mission ends, but once the festival ends, so does our time at school. I don't think one's youth shouldn't be limited to one experience. I want to help him make all kinds of memories, but I just want to be a small part of them. As if making a big decision, Privaty leaves the teacher's office with a resolute expression. What? What did you say? The festival is less than 2 weeks away. That's probably why there have been more faculty meetings about it lately. I have a lot more work to handle too. It might be difficult for us to meet for a while, even for our supplementary lessons. But this is the highlight of school for me. That's not true, Ren. There are many enjoyable things about school you haven't discovered yet. There's no way anything that compares to being with you, Miss Privaty. Still, we're both busy right now. It can't be helped. However, once everything's over, I'll be sure to make up all the lessons we missed. Until then, you have to be patient. Understood? I look at Privaty with a resent look, feeling hurt. But her expression remains firm. Oh, whatever. Privaty lightly kisses my lips. Be patient, okay? I barely managed to steal my resolve. What am I supposed to do after that kiss? I force down my feelings and reply. Ugh, fine. The school bell rings. Privaty really must be as busy as she says. Some of her classes are either being handled over to the other teachers or turned into self-study. I barely get to see her, which is incredibly depressing. Are these all the materials we're missing? Yeah, probably. If we run out, we can always buy more. Wouldn't it be better to buy everything at once, though? I hadn't noticed before since I'm always so preoccupied with pursuing Privaty as soon as class ends, but some of my classmates are diligently preparing for the festival. Approach them, return to the dormitory. I could just be a dick. I might as well approach them. I mean, we'll do all the first ones right now. A wave of guilt and remorse starts to wash over me. I stand up from my seat and walk toward my classmates. Teacher? I was wondering if there's anything I can help with. Wow, you're gonna help us? Haven't you been busy lately? We kept trying to invite you to hang out, but you were never around. I just finished everything I was busy with. Sorry you've had to take this all on yourselves. We weren't overwhelmed or anything. We did think it would be nice if everyone could band together, though. It was pretty hectic. We don't know much about maid cafes, so we were a bit lost. Sure, I guess it was my idea. That's kind of a dick move. I see. So, you're going shopping now? Yeah, we're short on decoration material. But we don't really know exactly what or how much we're missing. Looking around the classroom, I can see that lace has been added here and there. While I was distracted thinking about Privaty, they had been hard at work decorating the classroom. It does feel a bit plain for a maid cafe. How about this? When it comes to maid cafes, I happen to know quite a lot as a master. It's a bit late, but I should help them decorate while I still can. It looks like things are going well. A shadow appears briefly in front of the classroom door and disappears, but no one notices. By the way, teacher, what were you so busy with? What? I figured it was work that was keeping you, but it felt more like you were kind of spaced out. You couldn't focus in class at all. A sudden silence falls over the classroom. It seems everyone's been curious about what's been going on with me. Have you ever dated someone before? Even Amy, who was standing slightly further away, starts edging closer hesitantly upon hearing my question. What? We're just talking about in the middle of the class? But, well, we're Nikkes and students, so we don't really get many chances to date. There are people we admire or feel fond of, but I haven't dated anyone yet. I'm a third year at school now. Does that mean it's time I start dating someone? It's an all-girls school. What kind of dumbass question am I asking? Who should I date? Dating? What about you, teacher? Are you dating someone right now? I'm not sure if you can call it dating, but there is someone I like. Oh my gosh! Who is it? Tell the truth? What the? Be vague and dodge the questions. I mean, we're on the one path, screw it. Why does the prospect of telling them this suddenly make me so nervous? I swallow nervously, then begin to speak. It's Miss Privaty. Ah, I knew it. I totally knew it. We'd figured that's who it was kind of obvious. What, really? You're always staring at her like you're completely spellbound. As soon as class ends, you leave with her straight away. It was kind of disappointing. You never hung out with us. Sorry. But thank you for being honest with us. I'm so excited right now. My dopamine levels are through the roof. My heart's pounding. But what's wrong then? If you brought this up, there must be something on your mind, right? What are you worried about? Everyone has ditched their festival preparations and is now standing in a circle around me, okay? It's been a while since I've gotten this much attention, and it only makes me more nervous. Everyone looks at me with expectant eyes. I suppose you can call it a concern. But Miss Purdy is so busy that I hardly get to see her. She does seem rather busy lately. She barely has time to come to class. I guess I feel a bit hurt. It feels like I'm the only one pinning after her. If she's busy, then it can't really be helped. It's not as if she said she hates you or wants to break up. I'm sure Miss Privaty is having a hard time right now too. Still, it doesn't lessen the hurt. Besides, it's not as if teachers are the only ones who are busy. We students are busy too. Attending classes, eating snacks, taking naps, preparing for the festival. Do you know how busy we are? Opinions clearly differ among the group. Just as the discussion is starting to heat up, I have something to say. Amy steps forward. We should try to empathize with Miss Privaty. Honestly, she is a teacher, and we are her students. I'm sure she was terribly worried. Lately, Ren, even I could tell you aren't interested in anything except Miss Privaty. Oh. Come to think of it, Privaty did mention there were many things here at school I hadn't experienced yet. Is this her way of showing consideration? When you think about it that way, you're pretty oblivious, teacher. If I were a teacher dating a student, I'd have all sorts of things to worry about. You think so? I'm sure Miss Purdy wants to be all lovey-dovey with you too. And this is the perfect time to try something heart-fluttering. What do you mean by heart-fluttering? You know, something like... That day, we don't get any festival prep done at all. Okay, instead, we spend the whole time talking about romance right up until the dorm curfew. The school bell rings. Good morning. Please submit your homework, then we'll start today's class. Privaty walks around the classroom while conducting the lesson. I write something on a small piece of paper and fold it neatly, and when Privaty passes by my side, place it in her hand or put it in her pocket. I mean, we're still doing the one path, place it in her hand. I discreetly place it into Privaty's hand. Privaty is clearly flustered, but quickly composes herself and resumes walking around the classroom. After making a full round, she returns to my desk. She leans against my desk, then makes a little heart with her fingers. Then she continues the lesson with a calm expression, but her ears turn red. That's when I realize the heart-fluttering little plan my classmates and I came up with is a success. I've still got a chance. Letting my feelings get the better of me, I listened to the lesson while feeling a flutter of excitement I'd almost forgotten. After school, we proceed with the festival preparations under my direction as a maid cafe regular. Should I attach the ribbon here? Just a little more to the left. Like this? Yeah, that works. Ahem. Welcome, Master. Would you like to try Class P's fluffy omurice? Come on, guys, you're breaking the immersion. Ein, you should say welcome back, not just welcome. Oh, right! Is this omurice good enough? Amy, who was initially skeptical about participating in the festival, gradually started pitching in after our passionate chat about romance. Really? Now she plays an indispensable role as the one in charge of cooking. It's perfect. Thank goodness. Whoa, this is crazy. Look at how fluffy it is. How's the ketchup bar coming along, trainee maids? Did you get in a lot of practice? Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Just as I thought, Ein, you're really good with your hands. Does this look okay? A little clumsy, but that's what makes it cute. Ta-da! Look! I drew Naru with ketchup. For 2 whole weeks, we throw ourselves entirely into the preparations. Finally, the day of the festival arrives. Do you think many people will come? We spent so much time preparing, so I certainly hope so. This is the first time the MMR vocational school has been open to the public. I think a whole bunch of people will show up. I hope it goes well. Me too. Anyway, you must be really happy, teacher. Once the festival starts, Miss Privaty won't be as busy. I hope so. We've got your back. Just count on us. Got it? You guys are the best, seriously. That's what friends are for. We'll leave the brightly decorated classroom while chatting fervently. I hope the festival is something the students can enjoy together with outsiders. And Privaty as well. Hello, would you like some refreshments? We'll be putting on a performance in the auditorium at 2 o'clock. Please drop by if you're interested. The day of the festival has arrived. The school gates, usually tightly closed, are wide open. How is it? Does it look like a lot of people are coming? I can't really tell if it's a lot or not. But people do seem to keep coming in. Oh geez, why am I getting so nervous about this? At some point, I start to feel nervous too. I hope the maid cafe we prepare does well. And? Okay everyone, I'm here to help too, so let us do our best. I'm excited thinking about all the time I'll get to spend with Privaty now that she's no longer busy. Hello, Miss Privaty? Hello. It feels like it's been a while since we spoke face to face. It does? I see you decided to dress up as a butler? That's right. Privaty stares intently at me in my hastily prepared tuxedo. It's also been a while since you wore that outfit, Miss Privaty. Well, it's considering how hard everyone worked, I suppose it was the least I could do to help. Are you done being busy now? Yes, well, getting ready for the festival was what kept me busy, so it's pretty much over now. That's good. Then But Master has returned! Welcome back, Master. Wow, they really did a good job with this place. Welcome back, Miss. Everyone is so cute. Here's the menu, Master. Is the Class P fluffy omurice in the recommendations any good? Absolutely. It's the most popular menu item we have. Okay then, I'll have one of those. Very well then, just a moment. Wow, quite a few customers are coming. Let's focus on our work first, we can talk later. More customers rush in than we expected. Is that man over there a butler? Yup, that's right. He's the only butler in the cafe. Then could I have him take my order? Ray looks at me. Respond with ease. Leave Ray to tend to the customer? Dang, I mean, I have to. Did you call for me, miss? I'd be more than happy to take your order. Eee! Surprisingly, even my awkward butler act is in high. Excuse me, miss? May we take a photo together? Huh? A photo? I don't really enjoy having my photo taken. But if that's what Master wishes... Woohoo! Privaty, the only one wearing a maid outfit, is indeed the most popular. Phew, good work everyone. I've made so much omurice my wrists feel like noodles. The first day of the festival, which felt like a war, comes to an end. The next day... We ran out of ingredients, oh my god! You're kidding me! There's a line of people in the hallway? Apparently word about our maid cafe has been spreading. They say the food is great, and that there's a handsome butler and a pretty tsundere maid. What was that second part? I was so tired yesterday that I didn't get to have a proper talk with Privaty. Are we really going to spend the whole festival just working? Well, let's all do our best, everyone. The festival's not over yet. Let's do this. You seem to be in a good mood. Oh, is it that obvious? It's just that everyone works so hard, and it feels like their efforts are being recognized. And, the handsome butler and the pretty tsundere maid everyone's talking about. That's clearly the two of us. Yeah, no shit, genius. I like us being paired together like that. Let's give it our all today, handsome butler. Try not to be too pretty out there, tsundere maid. Hello, I'm back again today. Welcome back, miss. Let me hang your coat for you. Eee! Would it be alright to take another photo today? I'm not entirely sure why you want my photo so badly, master. But I'll try to pose differently from yesterday. Without a doubt, the reactions to me and Privaty are the most intense. And now? Don't those two look nice together? A stoic, handsome butler and a tsundere maid. Wow. You really know your stuff. People even start shipping us as a couple. Excuse me? Instead of taking a photo with me, could I take a photo of the two of you? Sorry? You want a photo of us? Why? Why not? Let's take one together. I place my hand on Privaty's shoulder. Is this okay? Oh, that scared me for a second as the voices are coming out. I slide my hand down from Privaty's shoulder and wrap it around her waist. As the master wishes. I should bust out a tip tablet. The man's hand trembles as he passes me the Polaroid. Oh, thank you! In the photo, Privaty is clearly blushing with embarrassment. You look great, Miss Privaty. You're cute when you blush. That's because I'm a professional. Aye aye, daughter. Privaty slips the photo in her pocket and walks off. There's only one copy. She should have given it to me. Dude! This is seriously wearing me down. I feel like I'm gonna die. I never want to see another plate of omurice again. You all did great out there. Well, we did have it rough. But you and teacher had it the hardest, Miss Privaty. How did you keep serving without breaking character once? I told you, baby, I'm a professional. It was so cool. I'm glad it came off that way. But you came off a bit sleazily, teacher. What do you mean everyone liked it? That's only because you're handsome. By the way, the omurice Amy made was really good. You got to try it when? I took a few bites of what our customers left. I would have made you a plate if you told me. It's fine, I'm a maid after all. A maid can't eat food that's meant for the masters. But leftovers are okay? That's because they don't want the food anymore. You okay, Miss Privaty? Oh, sorry. It's just so nice seeing everyone getting along. Tomorrow's the last day of the festival, right? Just push through one more day. Ah, about that. We're all out of ingredients. All of it? Even the ingredients meant for tomorrow? Yep. Wow, I guess it really did sell well. So what do we do? I don't think there are any grocery stores open now. No, it's fine. Huh? What do you mean? You weren't planning on making us work the entire festival, were you, Miss Privaty? Tomorrow's the last day, so we should have one day to walk around and have some fun. We were planning to take turns if there was time. But it got so busy that no one could. I see. I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. It's okay. Tomorrow we'll close up shop and all go out and have fun. We'll go as one big group, teachers included. Ayn winks at me. So this is what she meant by having my back. Atta girl. I don't know how they plan on helping me, but right now the thought alone is just cute and I'm grateful. You'll come too, right? Well, rather than me joining in, maybe you all should... Miss Privaty? Yes? Let's go together. I stare straight at Privaty, then mouth a few words that only she can see. I'll be sad. Then... Okay. Privaty's face turns bright red. Seeing that, I'm absolutely certain the final day of the festival that we'll be sharing together will be a happy one. Hello, have a refreshment. Come check our no-holds-barreled haunted house. There's so many people, maybe because it's the last day. It feels like everyone is working harder to attract customers. So where should we start? It would be nice to get some snacks or drinks. Why don't we stop by the booth in front first? Sure, sounds good. We walk towards a cute booth set up near the main gate. Welcome! Oh my, familiar faces. Oh, it's Nog and Tia. Nog and Tia, you two are participating in the festival too? Of course we are. We're also students at this school after all. So, what would you like? Any recommendations? Something cool and refreshing would be nice. Okay then, how about this? Since it's the last day of the festival, we got a special event. Oh, what is it? Ta-da! An extra large couples drink. 2 cups that are stuck together, so you have to drink while staying very close. For the price of 1 drink, you get double the drink and double the flavor. We'll show you how it works. Naga and Tia press their faces tightly together. They put the straw in their mouths and drink together. What do you think? What kind of... It's fine. Just a normal one, please. That's so cool! What a sweet deal. Zwei, you and I can share one. Ray and Amy can have another. And then Teacher and Miss Privaty can drink one together. Huh? No, I'll just... Come on, Nog and Tia worked so hard preparing this. And it's a steal. You get double the drink for the same price. How can you say no to that? Huh? Oh, right. No way I can resist that. So, 3 couples drinks then. I'll get right on it. Soon after. Here you go. Hee hee. The cup is as big as Teacher's arm. This is insane. What the heck? It's kinda heavy. That's why I said we should stick with regular cups. If you're thirsty, you can drink first. I am thirsty, so I take one of the straws and sip. At the same time, Privaty also puts the straw beside mine into her mouth. We're quite close. So much that our cheeks almost touch. I can feel her breathing through her nose. I thought you were suggesting we drink separately. Well, they did go through the trouble of creating this. It'd be rude to refuse. Feeling a deep gratitude towards Ayn, I continue drinking the beverage along with Privaty. Look behind you! The 2 teachers keep sticking together, hee hee. Don't stare, just hurry and keep walking. Do we really have to go there? I'm scared. I looked it up. This haunted house is supposed to be the highlight of the festival. Look, the line is super long. It sounds fun. Are you scared too, Miss Privaty? What's there to be scared of? I'm totally fine. The 6 of us line up in front of the haunted house. The scale is enormous, taking up the entire of the gym. Everyone must enter in groups of 2 or 3, so please decide your groups in advance. Since there are people who are scared, wouldn't 3 people be better? But isn't it more fun when there are fewer people in a group? I don't mind either way. Then you decide, teacher. What should we do? Let's go in 2 at a time. Let's go in 3 at a time. We'll go in 3 next time. We'll do 2 right now. I knew it! You know how to have a good time, teacher. Then I'll go with Ein. You're surprisingly such a scaredy cat, Zwei. I'll go with Ray. Okay. Well, that leaves the 2 of us. Funny how we keep getting paired together. Do you not like that? I never said that. After waiting about 10 minutes, dang, I thought the line was really long. I'm going in. Eee. Ein and Zwei going. See you later. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed, so you have to guide me. Ray and Amy go in. I feel nervous all of a sudden. Really? I'm totally fine. Next group. Eee! Yes! Please go inside. Following the students' instructions, we ventured past the dark curtain. As we step beyond the curtain, nothing is visible. Emergency! Emergency! A zombie outbreak has occurred. All citizens, please evacuate immediately. So this is the concept they're going for. Zombies can't see, but they are extremely sensitive to sound. In order to escape, you must make your way to the exit without being caught by the zombie. If you make noise or scream and get caught by the zombie, you'll be turned into one of them. Best of luck making out safe. The door opens. A dark alleyway appears before my eyes. It's as if they've constructed an entire movie set. Wow, Missilus really spared no expense with this. Miss Privaty? Shh, keep it down. They said not to make noise. Privaty tightly grabs my shirt with her small hands. How cute. Did you get scared the moment you walked in? I'm not that scared. It's just this atmosphere is really... I hear strange sounds too. Let's hurry and move. Okay. We move forward with light, stealthy steps to avoid making any sound. There's plastic on the floor. It seems obstacles were deliberately set up to create noise. This is bad. From afar, a zombie robot walks towards us with a bizarre gait. A strange liquid dribbles from its mouth. No wonder it feels so real. They used a robot instead of an actor. I grab Ferdy's wrist and carefully move away from where we made the sound. The zombie robot lumbers towards the sound, one slow step at a time. Ferdy squirms and is about to scream in terror, but I tighten my grip on her wrist with one hand. Shh! And clamp my other hand over her mouth. Yo! The zombie robot glances around. Seeing that no one is there, it slowly turns and walks away. Privaty lightly taps my hand with the hand I'm holding. Oh! I carefully release my hands. At least give me a warning before doing something like that. I nearly had a heart attack, and it wasn't from being scared. Sorry, my hand moved without thinking. Holding hands tightly, we move even more slowly and carefully than before. Eee! Every time the zombie robot makes a sound, Privaty lets out a cute noise and presses against me. Honestly, since we were told not to make any noise, I didn't expect a situation like this. But things are working in my favor. If you're scared, you can cling to me. I'm not scared. Despite her words, Privaty presses her body even closer to me. I'm not scared at all, so don't get the wrong idea. You saying that just makes me want to think the opposite. Whether it's out of fear or excitement, my heart is beating fast. It's definitely out of excitement. The door slides open. Phew! Phew. After overcoming all kinds of malicious obstacles and enduring jump scares, We succeed in escaping. Congratulations. Your time was 25 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh my god, how big is the gym? Please take this gift. We get a gift? Yes, we give them out based on how long you take to escape. We receive a small box. It's light. A keychain, maybe? Oh, you made it out! How was it, teacher? I'm surprised by how legit that was. It wasn't that scary. Zoe and I cleared it in record time, apparently. Pretty wild, right? Wow, how long did it take you to escape? 15 minutes. You didn't just smash through all the zombies, did you? No, of course not. Wow, this is pretty freaky. Let's move slowly. Zoe? There's a wire about 30 centimeters up ahead, probably a trap. 2 zombies, 3 meters to the right. There's plastic on the floor, best to avoid that. Oh. Poor Ein! I just followed Zoe and we escaped in no time. Very impressive. It's only because I was so scared. I wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible. Zoe is trembling all over. Oh. So, Ray and Amy, what was it like for you? Both of you look pale. Are you okay? We failed. What? We didn't make it. The zombies got us. And we died. How'd that happen? It was so much scarier than I thought. So scary. Wow. As soon as we went in, Ray screamed. And we got caught right away. Oh. Still, everyone seemed to have enjoyed it in their own way, and that's nice. Yeah, it was good that we could come out quickly. I'm glad that we got first place. I enjoyed it too, in more ways than one. Me too. With satisfied smiles, we set off to find the next attraction. Wow, we sure explored a lot. Should we check out one last thing before we finish? Sure. We've been going to places that we want this entire time. So you choose this time, teacher. Me? There's one place I've been dying to go to. The shooting range, the career experience booth. That sounds boring. God damn, I don't want to choose that second. Whatever. The shooting range? Wouldn't us going there be a bit disruptive? After all, we're all qualified marksmen here. That's exactly why I want to go. Isn't it super cool that this school has a shooting range booth? What the heck has a shooting range booth? Now that you mention it, it is pretty intriguing. Alright, let's go. We enter the shooting range set up inside a large shipping container. Hee hee. This is fun. Why is Vesti here? Vesti? Huh? Commander? What are you doing here? I'm working here. Vesti? From Absolute? That's right. Wow, I really look up to you. I've always wanted to meet you in person. Me? Gee, thanks. Well, since you're here, would you like to play around? Sure. How do we do it? You see that big ball at the end over there? If you break the ball within 5 shots using this launcher, you win. Launcher? Isn't that a bit dangerous? It's fine, it's just a toy gun. A toy gun? It's awfully heavy. Hee, that's because it's made for Nikes. Hey, a toy gun made for Nikes. All right, here goes nothing. Oof, the recoil. As an enormous explosion rings out, Privaty clings to me. Just a moment, Vesti. That explosion is way too big for that to be a toy weapon. What if civilians end up being injured? That won't happen. This cargo container was specifically built to contain the explosions. They said that we could blow up as many things as we wanted. Indeed, aside from the loud sound, there doesn't seem to be any visible damage anywhere. What kind of shipping container are we in? Is that so? Yeah. A shooting range can be both thrilling and a stress reliever. They said I was the perfect one for the job, so they invited me out here. Would you like to give it a try, Privaty? I'll keep watching for now. Phew. Can that ball even be destroyed? Of course it can. I can break it in one shot, hee hee. The launcher isn't easy to use at all. The more you learn about it, the more fascinating it gets. I see. Was it really necessary to make it this realistic? Miss Privaty? Yes? How long are you planning to stay in this position? Privaty is holding on to me tightly as she watches Wei fire away. Actually, rather than holding on to me, it's more than her entire body is wrapped around me, my head included. It feels nice, but it also feels a bit awkward. Ahem. Privaty hurriedly pulls away. Bestie? I'd like to try. Give me the launcher. Sure thing. Wow! You got it in 2 shots! Congratulations! Phew! Thrilling and a great stress reliever, huh? I'd say you were spot on. Here, a gift! What's this? It's an explosion-shaped plush toy, hee. Thanks. That was seriously impressive, Miss Privaty. Totally. Breaking the ball in 2 shots was cool. But the way you hung to teacher and guarded him was the ultimate. When I graduate, I'll become a commander and protect someone with my whole body too. I don't think that will work. You're too small for that. By the time we're done enjoying the flurry of events and head outside, the sun has already set. I can't believe it's already this late. And today is the last day of the festival. Me too. We had so much fun. I'm kind of sad to see it end. The school is still packed with people, and everyone is smiling without exception. Amy. Yes? What'd you think? The festival, you mean? Yeah, you were feeling pretty pressured in a lot of ways. Amy looks around at us. It was unbelievably fun. So much so I wish that time would stop. I can't believe we have to return to everyday life, but since I've learned how to enjoy it, I think I'll be able to handle it better than I expected. Amy is smiling, just like everyone else. I'm glad to hear it. Yep. Thank you. Truly. We should head back to the classroom and clean up. We need to take all the decorations and put the desks back. We'll take care of that. You two should relax and enjoy yourselves. What? Come on, it's way too obvious. You two are head over heels for each other. I've been trying to steer things in the right direction. Head over heels? What are you talking about? Anyway, don't worry about the classroom, we'll handle it. I'm an upperclassman now, I'll keep an eye on things. Oh, and teacher. This is something we got earlier at the haunted house. I'm giving it to you. Huh? Why are you giving me this? I don't really know why I was given this either, but I feel like you will need it more right now. Ein hands me the small box. I take the box and open it slightly. Isn't this... Good luck? Ein winks. Ah, and one more thing. There are gonna be fireworks in about 30 minutes. Oh. Well, we're gonna get going. Have a nice time, you two. The rest of the students walk away, and only Privaty and I remain. I wonder what they're up to. Well, is there anywhere you want to go? The roof? This place is too crowded. It would be nice to be somewhere alone. The rooftop. Yeah, that place is the best. Why don't we go up to the rooftop? Sure. I hold out my hand to Privaty, and she takes it without hesitation. We climb the stairs slowly. The heavy door swings open, and the wide rooftop that's now strangely familiar spreads out before us. Phew. As the sun dips below the horizon, the air is getting a little chilly.
学祭が終われば日常に戻ることになりますが、あなたの学校生活はどうでしたか?
It was... I can hardly remember my school days, but now they're filled with new, precious memories.
とりあえず1時間にしときますね。
What happened to Arcana during this section, dude? She just left.
ペンギン大革命の主題歌だよ。
イエーイ。私はタンバリン担当で。
Hanging out with my classmates, grabbing some good food, and going to karaoke.
オムライスこんな感じで大丈夫ですか? おー、すごい。その名の通り、ふわふわのオムライスじゃん。
How's the ketchup art coming along, trainee maids? Hope you've been getting in plenty of practice.
はい。 私なかなか上手ですよ。
As expected, Ein, you're really good with your hands.
これはどうですか？
A little clumsy, but that's what makes it so cute.
ケチャップで奈良を描いたよ。
Getting ready for the festival?
私とツバイ先輩、最速クリアタイムで脱出したみたいです。やばくないですか？
まあ、何分で脱出したんですか？
15分です。
脱出に失敗しちゃった。ゾンビに捕まっちゃった。死んじゃったの。想像してたのよりすっごく怖かった。
入った瞬間、先輩が叫んじゃってすぐに見つかっちゃいました。
Enjoying the festival together? It was great. I don't think school could ever get any better than this. And through it all, the best part was having you by my side.
学祭の準備は一緒にしていませんよ。
You always came to watch, didn't you?
知ってたんですか？
Of course! Those supplementary lessons really got me used to your scent.
香りって
What shampoo and body wash do you use? And what perfume do you usually wear?
もうやめてください。
I take Privaty's hand again. This is what you had in mind, isn't it? You've given me such wonderful memories of my time here.
はい。学生時代は二度はないですし、以前はなかった思い出でしょ。もちろん私でいっぱいになるのも嬉しいですが、そうはしたくなかったんです。それにあくまで私は教師で、あなたは学生ですから、変な噂をされるんじゃないかって心配だったんです。
You're the one who made the first move.
何言って、先に思わせぶりなことをしたのはあなたでしょ。
Wow, you know things like that?
恋愛トークが大好きな学生たちと毎日顔を合わせているんだから当然でしょ。
Love. So, what happens to us when this mission's over? Privaty lowers her head and says nothing. Considering her personality, it's already impressive that we've made it this far. I shouldn't push for more.
私たちの関係が学生と教師であろうが、ご主人様とメイドであろうが、指揮官とニケであろうが、そんなことは関係なく、ただあなたを愛しています。
Privaty has never been good at hiding her feelings. She'd yell "No!" at me, but her face always gave her away. She used to run the moment I even poked her. But now, she's standing right in front of me, her whole face bright red.
学生時代にいろいろな思い出を作ったことですし、これからは私だけでいっぱいの思い出を作っていきたいです。そんなにジロジロ見ていないで、何かい。
I get down on one knee. I open the box Ein gave me. Inside is a small, delicate ring made of beads. I'm still a student, so this is all I can do for now. Just give me a little time, and I'll put together something proper for you. I carefully slide the ring onto Privaty's ring finger.
指輪？
I press my lips to the ring.
なんだか急に大人になりすぎじゃないですか？
I've been an adult for a while now. Holding Privaty's hand tightly, I stand up.
ご案内申し上げます。
What was that?
MMR 付
Is
属
that how
高校
people
の
use the
初の
intercom
学
at
祭
this
をお楽し
place?
みくださったすべての皆様に感謝の気持ちを込め、 これより花火を打ち上げます。
Bang, a dazzling burst. I didn't know those were things. I thought those were sound effects. Whoops. Fireworks streak across the darkening sky, painting it with bursts of color. Privity's gaze is momentarily stolen by the fireworks. Please don't give that look to anyone but me. Can I kiss you?
ちょうどいいですね。延期していた補習授業をしましょう。私が手取り足取り教えてあげます。
Privaty kisses me first. She's nowhere near skilled enough to be teaching anyone. But for now, I'm the student. So I guess we'll start from the basics and take it slow. I love you, Miss Privaty.
知っています。私も愛しています。
And just like that, my school life is finally complete. Every moment unforgettable. 2x2 Love Privaty Real Ending 1. Now let me quickly peep the items that I got for that, because the auto did that, so I don't remember what the items I got for that. Which, speaking of which, where the hell would that even be? Aha. Okay, it was this one for sure, I think. Yeah, I saw you doing something cute in the class, making that note with a... Oh, wait, I can just click the thing. This is easier. Hold on. This is just easier. Yeah, this one we got first. Class piece trust. Be honest, what did you say to the kids in class? Over the last few days, they keep staring at me when they think I'm not looking. And then this one we just read. I saw you doing something cute in class, making that note with a heart on it. Did you see the gesture I responded with? And this one, let's see, proof of a professional butler. I was surprised at how good you were as a butler. I especially liked how you looked with this pocket wash. It really suits you. This is just something all professional butlers have? Oh, I see. See, nothing there. Do these give items? Oh, they do. Whoops, I skipped this one. That one didn't have one. This one. Ordinary box. This is that box from the haunted house. What do you think is in it? Honestly, that's not really the important part. What matters is we got it together, so I'm happy. And then this was the gift box. How long have you been holding that out for? Wait! Trying to hide it like that just makes you look more suspicious. Well, since it looks like the recipient's name is already on it, I'll just have to pretend I don't know anything. And then finally, it gave us this special class graduation certificate. This marks the end of our special classes, since we'll no longer be teacher and student, but I know we'll continue to see each other no matter what our relationship is. Class may be over, but we still have more special days ahead of us. I love you. This one, do I have that one? I don't know fully well, blah blah blah. Do I have this one or no? I think I already had that one. Anyways, it's time to go into the rest of the paths. Time to go to the teacher's office. I walk down the quiet hallway and push open the teacher's office door. Since it's early, the room is empty. Fortunately, the teacher I most want to see is already at her desk. As diligent as always. Good morning, Miss Privaty. I speak to Privaty, but she doesn't respond at all. Well, let's prank her. I approach her cautiously. She has her earphones in and eyes glued to her tablet, completely absorbed. She seems to be preparing for class. I nudge her shoulder lightly. Then I tap her arm again to get her attention. Eee! Well, what do you think you're doing? You nearly gave me a heart attack. I called out, but you didn't respond. I was just tied up with something. Anyway, you're here early. So are you, Miss Privaty. I'm not sure how that's related, but praising a diligent student is part of my job. Privaty reaches out and gently pats my head. Let's do well in class today. Ren? Yes, Miss Privaty. We decided to set aside our special feelings for each other, but every now and then they slip out anyway. And if I can, I hope that this time they can actually reach her. The school bell rings. Bing bong. Alright, let's begin class. Class commences as usual. Privaty speaks enthusiastically in front of the blackboard. The sight of her small lips moving as she talks is unbearably adorable. The school bell rings. Bing bong. What a really fast class. Okay, that's it for today.
Please turn in these sections of the assignment I mentioned earlier. Huh? Class is over already? So wait, what are we submitting? Miss Privaty gave us a question during class that required a written answer. She gave us some time in class to write our answers and told us we can submit it after. She did? That's strange. Why didn't I hear any of it? Ren, where's your submission? My dog ate it. I didn't complete it. What? I gave you plenty of time during class, but you didn't finish it? Come with me. Yes. Ren, has something been going on lately? No, not really. Your theory grades were the best in your class. However, the homework you've been submitting lately has been full of strange answers. And now you're spacing out through the whole lesson? You say nothing's going on, but I'm not convinced. Tell me more about your daily routine. I spend the whole day thinking about you, Miss Privaty. What? That's not what I was asking. But it's true, I spent all of today looking at you, then class was over before I knew it. Privaty and I had bumped fists, vowing to make this festival a special one together. But ever since I started feeling this special way towards her, it's been impossible to hide it. If anything, it only keeps getting stronger. Is it because she's no longer within my reach that I long for her more? How are the festival preparations going, by the way? Well, everyone in class seems to be working hard on it. What? You promised we'd arrange a festival everyone could enjoy. Yes, we did. It's not like becoming a student again made me younger. Yet for some reason, I feel a childish urge to complain. But what am I supposed to do when all I think about is you? I thought you liked me too, Miss Privaty. Instead of blushing like I thought she would, Privaty's expression turned serious. If we're gonna have a festival everyone can enjoy, that naturally has to include you too, Ren. With the way you're acting now, that wouldn't be possible. I'm sorry, but for a while, I don't think we should see each other. What? You can't decide just like that? Putting aside my personal feelings for you, your grades have plummeted, and I'm the reason for it. I can't let that continue. Besides, starting today I'll be busy with festival-related faculty meetings, so it might be better if we don't see each other for a while. I'm sure there are still many wonderful things about school life you haven't discovered yet. I highly doubt so. Well then, I have to go. I have a meeting to attend. Take care. Privaty leaves the teacher's office. Can she really be this firm now that she's a teacher? Disappointment and gloom wash over me. And with a heavy heart, I return to the dorm. Alright, and then this is the next option that is new. What if we just return to the dormitory? We say, fuck this. At this point, even if I joined in, I'd probably just get in the way. I deliberately ignore my classmates who are working hard, and trudge back to the dormitory. Since then, I still barely get to see Privaty, and I can't help being drawn to her more and more. The door slides open. I'm back. I missed you today, just like always, Privaty. What's happening? I'll just wash up real quick, so hang on a sec. I take a shower, and head to bed. Privaty's already tucked under the blanket. Let me just lift the blanket for a sec. I carefully lift the blanket. Privaty lies motionless on this is not real. I caught a glimpse of you at school today, and you looked really pretty. Sleep well and sweet dreams. It's yet another day of Privaty not answering me. I stroke the drawing of her on my big pillow, and we fall asleep together. A few weeks later, the festival's here, and the school's packed with people. I spend my whole time holed up in my room with my Privaty pillow, just the two of us. Luckily, the festival goes off without a hitch, but my irresponsible streak earns me Privaty's ire, and we don't see each other again for the rest of the mission. Bad end number 7, even 2D will do. Okay, man. Okay, now we don't tell him it's Miss Privaty. Be vague and dodge the question. There's no way I can say her name out loud. That's too embarrassing. Why does the prospect of telling them this make me so nervous? There's just someone. Oh, come on. If you're not going to tell us, why bring it up? I know it's a bit awkward to say this, but it's pretty obvious who it is, teacher. What? It's Miss Privaty, right? How did you know? Even when I kept poking you during class to give you candy, you wouldn't stop staring at her. Whenever the bell rings and Miss Privaty leaves, you follow her immediately. We'd be blind not to notice. Oh. You didn't trust us and try to hide it for no reason. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. It's not that I don't trust you, it's just really embarrassing. Wow, I've never seen you make that face before, teacher. The face of a man in love. My heart's pounding. What's wrong then? If you brought this up, there must be something on your mind, right? Alright, next choice. It's the note. What if we put it in her pocket this time? I try to discreetly slip the paper into Privaty's pocket. What are you doing? But there's barely any space in her pocket, and it ends up looking like I'm groping her instead. Sorry, I dropped my paper. Only then does Privaty notice the scrap of paper on the floor. Ahem. Please focus on the lesson, Ren. I'll be confiscating this. Privaty puts the paper in her pocket. It may not have been a perfect success, but I realized the heart-fluttering little plan my classmates and I came up with worked. I've still got a chance. Alright, next. Alright, now it's if we leave Ray to attend to the customer. Dang, poor woman though, it's kind of messed up though. I'm tired, and with Ray here, I don't have to be responsible for handling customers. I gestured to Ray to handle it herself. Do you mind if I take your order instead, Master? You're so cute. Of course that'll be fine, ha ha ha. I kind of feel bad for her. As I'm relaxing, looking around, Privaty catches my eye. Excuse me, miss? May we take a photo together? Huh? A photo? I'm sorry, but she's not a big fan of having her photo taken. Oh, I see. I understand. Thank you for the meal. The man holding the camera hesitantly leaves the classroom. Wait a minute, what are you doing? There's no rule against taking photos with us. I just thought you might be uncomfortable with it. I'm fine with taking photos with the masters. You've been resting instead of taking orders for a while now. Don't worry about me and just take a break. It seems I overstepped. Okay, this is also different, huh? It feels like there are fewer customers than yesterday. I think so too. Hey there, handsome master, pretty miss. Care to stop by our maid cafe for some delicious omurice? Oh, a maid cafe? Ah, this must be the place everyone's talking about. They did a good job decorating it, but I hear the service isn't so great. Yeah, I saw a lot of negative reviews online. Especially about the butler and the one wearing the maid outfit. I didn't think it was bad enough for word to spread. I'm sorry, everyone. It seems we gotten you some bad publicity. We'll do our best to turn it around, so let's make sure things go well for anyone who comes in. Yes, Miss Privaty. We bend over backwards for the customers who stop by. But with our morale already worn down, the bright energy from yesterday just isn't there. Welcome back, Master. I've got some open seats here. Take your pick. Oh? I saw some reviews saying she was pretty standoffish, but this? They got it all wrong. She has a perfect grasp of her character. Here's your order, miss. If you need anything, do let me know. Thank you. He's so handsome and nice. Not at all like what I read online. Hello? Anyone home? He's so cool. Privaty and I serve the customers with all we have. Why is it just all we? Thanks to that, customers start pouring in again in the afternoon. By the time closing approaches, a long line has already formed. What is going on? Why is it so busy? I asked one of the masters earlier, and apparently word's spreading again. Everyone's saying the chemistry between the butler and the maid is off the charts. I don't know whether to be happy or sad. 4 omurice, please. Heard. Ein, could you show these masters to their table? I can't even catch my breath. Okay, I'm on my way. Phew, when we opened I thought we were doomed. But thanks to you two pushing through, the final stretch was super successful. The initial bad publicity was because of us, so it's only right that we take responsibility. Great work, everyone. That was tough, I'm not gonna lie. I never want to see another plate of omurice again. Tomorrow's the last day of the festival, right? Just push through one more day. Oh. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? Teacher, can we go check out the festival tomorrow? Tomorrow's the last day and we hadn't had a chance to take a look around yet. Running the cafe together like this is nice and all, but we also want to see how the other booths are decorated. Ah, you're right. I'm sorry, that was short-sighted of me. You've all worked hard these past 2 days. Let's enjoy the festival tomorrow. Woohoo! You're coming too, aren't you, Miss Privaty? Huh? Me? Rather than me joining, maybe you all should... Come on, the more the merrier. Isn't that right, teacher? Ayn winks at me as she shouts. So this is what she meant by having my back. Yeah, the more the merrier for sure. Let's all go together. I look at Privaty with an earnest expression. Well, if the cafe won't be operating, I won't have much else to do. I suppose I can enjoy the festival together with everyone. Yay! We all promise to enjoy the final day of the festival together. Okay, next choice is let's go 3 at a time. Who's gonna be our partner then? Wow, you're more of a scaredy cat than I thought, teacher. I'm honestly more scared than I let on. How should we split up? I want to go with Ayn. Me too. Huh? Why? Because you seem like the least scared. Amy nods vigorously. Okay, then Ray, me, and Ren. We'll go in together. I'm not scared, so you two can rest easy. That sounds reassuring. Does he know? Teacher? Huh? What is it? Weren't you supposed to say you'd go in as a pair and then go in with Miss Privaty? Well, some of the groups seem pretty scared, so I just... even when I try to push you in the right direction, you go off course. Still, Ray has surprisingly little presence, so do your best. That's so mean! Got it? Okay. After waiting about 10 minutes, let's go. Ayn, Zoe, and Amy go in first. Now that we're actually going in, I feel kind of nervous. Really? I'm totally fine. By the way, you surprised me, Ray. I didn't know you were so brave. I'm in my 3rd year, you know. I'm too much of an adult to get scared by this kind of stuff. Next group, please go inside. Okay. Ray leads the way, and we all go through the dark curtain. We have to be quiet. Didn't you hear all that stuff about zombies? Ray, you're being the loudest of us all right now. Are you okay? Is it too scary? Don't cry. I barely managed to calm down Ray, who's on the verge of tears. And we finally take our first step forward. Did you hear that? It sounds like zombies. Let's move carefully. Oh jeez, oh gosh. We move forward with light, stealthy steps to avoid making any sound. There's plastic on the floor. It seems obstacles were deliberately set up to create noise. From afar, a zombie robot walks towards us with a bizarre gait. A strange liquid dribbles from its mouth. No wonder it feels so real. They used a robot instead of an actor. Zombie! Ah! Ray! You mustn't shout. Wah! These are terrible noises. Unfortunately, you failed to escape and became zombies. Please exit this way. Thank you. We're outside now, it's okay. Thanks to Ray, we're kicked out of the haunted house in less than 5 minutes after starting. That was so scary! After comforting Ray and waiting about 10 minutes, Ayn, Zoe, and Amy, who entered before us, come out of the door. Congratulations! Your total time is 15 minutes and 20 seconds. That's the best time so far. Huh? Really? Amazing, it's all thanks to you, Zoe. Yeah. Please take this gift. It is given based on how long you took to escape. Thank you. Oh, you guys are already out here? Didn't you go in after us? We failed to escape. Ray was more scared than I expected. No one told me it'd be like that. The zombies are way too scary. That's too bad. You didn't get the full experience. It's fine. I think we've had enough fun for now. You all came out faster than expected. You didn't just smash your way through everything, did you? No, of course not. Wow, this is pretty freaky. Let's move slowly. This way? There's a wire about 30 centimeters up ahead, probably a trap. 2 zombies 3 meters to the right. There's plastic on the floor, best to avoid that. Oh. I just followed Zoe and we escaped in no time. Very impressive. It's only because I was so scared. I wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible. Zoe is trembling all over. So, teacher, I take it nothing happened inside? What do you mean? With Miss Privaty, I mean. She's freaking out saying how it's all so scary. And you saying, don't worry, you're safe in my arms. Stuff like that. Not at all, we didn't even have time for that. It was a bit disappointing, but it wasn't a bad experience by any means. Anyways, we take a look at the booths too. What? We take a look at other booths too, I guess? What the heck? Okay. Things turned out different from what we expected, but we set off to find the next attraction. Alright, and then the next option is go to the teacher's office. What does that do? Most of the school has been decorated, so there probably isn't anywhere we can really go. But the teacher's office should be ineffective. Privaty would feel more at ease there as well. Why don't we go to the teacher's office? The teacher's office? You don't want to look around a bit more? I want to talk with you alone. You're right. It's a bit too noisy here to have a serious conversation. Alright. I lead the way toward the teacher's office. Privaty falls behind me with a slightly dazed expression. A chill hangs over the darkened teacher's office.
真っ暗ですね。明かりをつけましょうか。
No, they said there would be fireworks, so we should keep them off.
そうですね。
This is awkward.
話がしたいと言っていましたよね。どんな話ですか？
Why were you avoiding me during the festival preparations?
避けたというよりは、スペースを作ってあげたんです。
Some room?
はい。二度とない学生時代を。私だけで埋め尽くさないでほしかったんです。そのためのスペースです。うまくいったと思ったんですが、どうでしたか？
I remember those days clearly. Hanging out with classmates after school. Preparing for the festival. Enjoying it together. And through it all, Privaty was there. Or was she really? That's strange. It's nice, but it feels empty somehow.
穴が開いている？
Yeah. I've made loads of great memories, but it still feels kind of empty.
そうですか。それでも悪くない結果だと思います。学生時代というのは何でも自分の思い通りになるわけじゃありませんから。それに時間が経つほど大きくなっていくのが思い出というものです。きっと後になって学生時代を思い出した時は満たされた気分になるはずです。
What about you, Miss Privaty?
私ですか？私も全ては満たされていない気がします。
And you're okay with that? What I'm suggesting is that we cross the line together.
でも私たちは任務のために来たんです。これくらいがちょうどいいのではないでしょうか。
However, Privy is warning us not to cross the line. So, what happens when the mission ends and we go back to normal life?
その時は元に戻るだけです。学生から指揮官に、教師からニケに。何も変わりません。だからそんな顔をしないでください。
I want things to change. But now it feels like there's no time or way to do it. Oh my god, the stupid ass intercom, bro.
MMR 附属高校の初の学祭をお楽しみくださったすべての皆様に感謝の気持ちを込め、これより花火を打ち上げます。
A whoosh, a bang, a dazzling burst. Fireworks streak across the darkening sky, painting it with bursts of color. Privaty watches the fireworks, her eyes sparkling. I wish she were looking at me like that. But our eyes never meet. We watch the fireworks burst in every color from the teacher's office, until the firework display ends. We don't exchange a single glance. And just like that, the MMR Vocational School's very first festival comes to an end. 2x2 love, Privaty, normal ending 3. Oh, empty memories. Being empty just means there's room to be filled again, right? So please don't make that face. Our relationship doesn't end here. We still have more chances. Let's meet again once these empty memories have been filled. Oops, I accidentally clicked out of the screen. 98.2. This should be everything. What am I missing? Oh, I have all the items. Yeah. Hold on. What do these like thingies do? Are they like separate? Oh, this means it's for Privaty and this means it's for Arcana probably. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that means I should have everything then. I'll have to double check when hard mode comes out. Okay, so this is probably for hard mode. It has to be. I'm at 98, but I feel like I've done everything. This took so long. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Yeah, this one I don't have. Either that has to be their hard... Oh wait, or is that one for the hard mode actually? Or is that different? No. This might be for the hard mode, and then if you get 100%, I think it's this. Wait, no, that's a thingy. Uh-oh. I don't know. God dang it. Maybe I'm missing something? I don't know. I feel like I got everything. Once the hard mode comes out, I guess I'll just like double check and make sure I have everything. But looks like that is it. Yeah, I don't know. The student and teacher like Privaty route, and then the student and teacher Arcana route's kind of weird. I feel like it's just better for the student and teacher and teacher route for both of them. But I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to cut to. Obviously, I'm going to put the timestamps at the bottom and stuff like that, but I'm fucking exhausted. Anyways, I think that is it for the extras. All we have left to do is the hard mode and then see if I missed anything, which I don't think I did, but I guess we'll wait and see. Anyways, I think that is it from me. Let me know what you guys think about these extra routes, and I'll catch you guys later.